Hey there and welcome on back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent-minded professor of knives and all things sharp. Grab your pens and paper, pull up a chair. We're about to start class. Today, looking at a newer one from Civivi, the Maxwell. Yes, Maxwell, introduced by Civivi in December of 2022. It's an intriguing design. Very interesting. But before we get too far into this, let's get the syllabus work out of the way, shall we? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here on Fridays, we mainly do knife reviews. Occasionally I'll do a review of something else, like a piece of camping equipment or survival gear, but mainly knives. Then on Mondays, we do what's called Knife Basics, which you really need to know. This is the sort of thing that's aimed more at those who are new to the world of knives. We want to know what we mean by all these fancy terms like D2, 13 MOV, 8CR, 13 MOV, to be more correct, 14C28N, all these sorts of things. This is a video series you want to watch. It'll bring you up to speed so the next knife show or next time you go to a knife store, you're not sitting there going, yeah, what he said. Yes, I know, baby, but Daddy's busy, okay? Sorry, my new kitten wants attention. So, for those of you who've been with us for a while, welcome back. I'm glad you can make it again. Just got one question for y'all, and yes, you know what it is. And some of you are tired of hearing me ask it, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Have you subscribed yet? Oh, come on, man. It's so easy. You just hit that button right down there, I think it is. And then you hit the bell next to it. You get notified every time I put up a neat new video. It's a win-win situation, man. The more subscribers I have, the easier it is for me to get all these neat new things. Plus, by subscribing, you never miss when I do come up with something neat and new. But we're throwing this out a little too far anyway. So let's get back to the knife. The Maxwell Fixed Blade. It's got a green, almost an OD green handle. Very sweet. It is 10 1/4 inches long. The blade is almost... yeah, it's 2 inches wide at the widest point easily. So it's a forward heavy blade. It's got fullers on both sides. More forward than towards the handle, but they're still there. Full tang construction. And the tang is a good 1/8 of an inch wide. Nice jumping up here on the blade. G10 handle scales, D2 tool steel for the blade, which is pretty standard for Civivi. Got some jimping down here as well, plus of course a nice little lanyard. All in all, very comfortable, very easy to fit in the hand, very comfortable. But how well does it do in the standard barrier test? That's the real question, isn't it? So let's get a piece of paper here and we'll start off. And as always, this is straight out of the box, no touch-up. A knife this heavy and this blade design, yeah, that spear tip is not really designed for cutting paper and that sort of thing. It's designed to be used out in the field, but it doesn't hurt to see how well it cuts paper. And it's not bad. Not bad at all. So how does it do on cardboard? Again, I'd probably never be using this to open up a box, but if you had to, standard corrugated cardboard goes through nicely. Pulls it out of my hand nicely, yeah. That's pretty good. Let's see how it does at slicing it. Yeah, this will fit any box you care to open up with it. That's for sure. Hang packaging test. You can go through a Gold Peak tea bottle. It'll go through any hang packaging I've ever seen. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Took a little bit to get the tip in, but once the tip slipped in, yeah. Open up any hang packaging I know of for sure. Let's see what it does with paracord, shall we? Especially out in the field, you're always going to be needing to cut some paracord. And as that blade is, you pretty much have to use the tip, but it cuts it. Yeah, it cuts it quite nicely, so you'll handle your paracord. Let's see here. Oh yeah, heavy gauge cowhide. Let's see how it does on this, shall we? Again, I'm having trouble holding on to the leather, but yep. You could use it as a skinning knife if you needed to. A little wide and thick for that, but it would work. Definitely be able to cut yourself some leather pieces to either repair a bracer or cut some laces to put in your boots. Not a problem there. Let's see here. Hang packaging test. Let's see here. Yeah. One of the handiest things ever invented. Whether you're using them to secure guns at a knife show or hold things together temporarily while you do some butcher crafting. Very handy. But hard to cut. It's not cutting it very well, is it? No. I mean, it cut it, but it took a while. Let's see how it does on chopping it, though. Let's see here. Rough piece of pine. And let's see here. Yeah. Chops right through it without any problem whatsoever. It's just... Let's see how it does on the wood. Let's see, this has been pretty well chewed. There's a section that hasn't been chewed on. And yeah, if you want to make a feather board to start fire with, it would work. How about chopping it? Let's see here. We'll go right here. Chopping in quite nicely. Very nicely indeed. How about this way? And we're just going to let the tip do all the work here. Very nice. Sweet. Let's see here. And that false edge is a little hard on the hand, but it's toning down nicely. If you used a baton stick right up here, probably do quite well. Use it back over here, you're probably going to split the baton stick, but you know, either way it works. Let's see how good that tip is. I mean, it's a wide tip, but let's see here. Not too bad. Not too bad. So, let's see here. We've done paper, cardboard, leather, hang packaging, zip tie, wood. Oh yes. Not much left of this wiring harness, but let's see how it does with this. Short as it is, getting anything besides the tip, and there is 1, 2, 3. That's pretty much shot. Let's see here. I would not normally use this for work on wiring a harness because it's just too big and too hefty. But you know, when you're caught in the middle of nowhere, you use what you've got. And if this is what you've got, now let's see how it will work. It's not really going to do it. Didn't think so, but it was worth a try. One more thing. Yep, standard ferro rod. This is some nice rounded edges on the false edge, but it's got some nice sharp edges back here, so let's see here. Oh yeah. And it's throwing sparks beautifully. And it was. What changed here?
Later.
Yes. Here's what I was doing wrong. Very nice. So you can use it with ferro rod to start a fire without any problems. I don't see any damage to the blade at all. Of course, with D2 steel, I'd be surprised if we did. Let's see here. Yeah, there was one mark there, but it polished right out. Let's see how it does on paper again. See if we lost any edge at all. None whatsoever. Beautiful. So there you have it. Maxwell from Civivi. Nice sized knife. I mean, 10 1/4 is not that too large. Wide, heavy tip on it makes it great for chopping. As you saw, it was taking care of that piece of pine without any problems whatsoever. Not too bad a price. Recommended price is right around $159.95. I'm asking $135.95 on my website. So definitely a reasonably priced fixed blade, especially for one of this quality. I don't think you're going to break it all that easy. I don't have anything to test its prying strength with, but I have no doubt that it's going to do a great job. In the meantime, though, I've got to get going. Got a fair number of items I've got to get done today. So I wish you luck. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. And remember, it's maybe ability decides what you can do. It may be motivation decides what you will do. But it's attitude decides how well you're going to do it. So if you're going to do something, do it with attitude. See you now. Bye.